Hello, I have with me the Samsung Galaxy camera to review. It's a very nice camera, I love it. As you can see here, it's equipped with a 23mm lens. I love the design in general, it looks nice, it handles nice, and it functions great. I love the grip, it's really nice. Here on the top you have the shutter release and the zoom button. Here is the power button. Here is the flash. You have to press this button to have it functioning. You can have a micro SD and micro SIM card here as well, and here you have your charger and USB connector. This camera is equipped with a 4.8-inch multi-touch screen. Now this camera weighs only 300 grams. As you can see, it's really small compared to this DSLR, which is considered a small DSLR, by the way. Now this can function with a 21x optical zoom. This is really handy and it's not offered by smartphones. I'm trying to capture the photo on top of this tower. Here is the shot with the zoom, with 21x zoom. Here's another example. This is the driver of the screen. You can see the distance. The main thing about this camera is the Android. It's fully functional Android operating system on this camera, which makes it a very interesting choice. Here you have all your notifications, you have the different functions to on and off, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, the GPS, and so on. You have 3 shooting modes: the auto, the smart, and the expert. With the auto, you can select one of these filters. Of course, you can try each filter to see how the shot is gonna look like. It's nice for different scenes. With the smart, you have predefined settings to help you shoot different settings. This is the rich tone. It's an HDR mode. You can shoot different exposure levels to have a clear picture from the background and the front. The light trace helps you to shoot the light in such nice scenes. If you just have a moving light in a dark room, you will have great results, as you can see. The macro is really nice to capture small objects from a close distance. Here is a comparison between the same object with auto and macro, and you can see the difference. The night mode is really good. It makes shooting at night very easy. I didn't find any difficulty to shoot these pictures at night. The waterfall, of course, from its name you can imagine that it's good for capturing waterfalls. I don't have a waterfall, but here are some of the fountains that I shot. Of course, you have different settings for silhouette, for panorama, and so on. With the expert mode, you can change some of the attributes of the camera, like the aperture, the shutter speed, the ISO, and so on. This doesn't make this camera a DSLR, but it makes it function as a DSLR. And of course, it's good if you know what you're doing, or if you are trying to learn to upgrade to a DSLR. And now imagine Samsung introducing a smart DSLR, which will be great, I guess. So one of the great things about this camera as well is the shareability. You can share your photos and videos on social networks or via email, or you can have them stored in the cloud. This is very good if you are worried that you might lose your files, if you're worried that you're gonna run out of memory, if you want just to share things, that would be great. Other sharing methods are the Wi-Fi Direct. It enables you to share a photo directly and automatically with another device once it's shot. So you can just synchronize with another device and shoot, and it will go there directly. There's also the group play. It didn't work out with me well, but it allows you to share photos with different devices, not only one. This is the Wi-Fi Direct. Now this camera can shoot full HD videos, 1080p. at 30 frames per second, which is great. But here's another feature, which is the slow motion videos. It's really nice if you want to shoot dramatic videos or fun videos. You can play around with it. Now with the editor you can add some effects like the filters, for example. You can add some stickers. You can combine more than one image to create a larger image. For example, here I'm trying different filters on this photo. You can change the exposure, you can change the contrast, the brightness, and the RGB, and of course many more. Of course, the screen makes the editor looks better because you can actually see what's happening there. Here, for example, I chose the grid and I'm adding more photos to it. Then I'll add some stickers to it, and I'll have an interesting image that I can share with my friends on my social networks. Now let's add some fun elements, some decorations, stickers, perhaps, comics. You can resize, you can do whatever you want with these shapes. With the video editor you can combine more than one video, add some stills and have a larger video. Of course you can choose the theme, so here I've chosen the theme. Then I'll add some videos. Perhaps if I want to add some images I can, and then I will have one long video, again ready to be shared, or for example transferred to my computer for using it at a later stage. Here's a quick look on how Facebook will look like on this camera. It looks really good. This is the vertical way. Now I'll show you the horizontal, fully functional. Again, we have an Android device here, so you can imagine. So it's like a smartphone, but it's a camera. If you have this camera, of course, you will enjoy the Instagram. You can shoot photos, share, again, just like any other device. Of course, the availability of the 3G on board makes it connected wherever you are. Here, for example, I chose this photo from the gallery, and I'll be adding choose a filter that I want, and then it can be shared easily. Now this camera is really interesting. I love it. It's an Android powered camera. It has the big screen. It's not an average point and shoot. It's I mean, I think it's a bit expensive. It's 2000 dirhams, which is a bit high, but again it has a wide range of features that makes it a very great camera. Of course, as I said, it can be connected through Wi-Fi or 3G. So imagine yourself covering an event or going outside, and you want to take photos. You want to be connected to share them. Imagine if you are covering an event, for example. If you are worried that you're gonna lose your files, again, you can share them on the internet. So it's a good choice.